don't beat girls or don't beat boys. And probably you're abusing your spouse in the house, or you have to live according to the values that you want your child to copy from you or to have. So I have a question from a parent, and that would maybe help us to talk about values today. And he said that, I recently realized my son, who is 5 years old, have been showing his private parts to his friend, okay, who is a neighbor. The boys have been enjoying the game. They're actually both boys, so they've been enjoying the game. How can I help? How can I talk to him and let him know it is bad without making him feel embarrassed, or without me shying away from talking? On our tip number 2, which is age appropriate talks. So it is important to know what age is your child, what is appropriate for them to know at that age. 5 year old is a young kid, so definitely you will have to use appropriate language. And I told us that we have a whole course on that, on appropriate age talk. So but what I would advise you as a parent, that first of all, it is important to help your child when they're dressing up. And this is now how you teach values on private parts. When they're dressing up, okay, let them experience a kind of privacy. Let them realize that they shouldn't be around people when they're naked. Okay, they shouldn't be around anybody when they're naked. Okay, that now gets inside of him. All right. And the same thing when also you are dressing up. I know most parents, especially moms, yeah, even your child is 3 or 2 years old, and you even one can actually see that's that. So try also create that kind of privacy. When you're dressing up, let them leave the room. Okay, when you're dressing them up, let them leave the room. When they're dressing up, okay, leave the room for them. So, and we are also advised that even when they're bathing, if they are siblings and they're bathing, let them not bathe together from a certain age, like 3 going up. Let them not bathe together. Let them bathe, you know, individually. So with that, they are coming to learn that bodies are private. Bodies are private, and nobody should just see them. Okay. So in that manner, when you want to talk to this kind of a kid, it is you can tell them, okay, you can tell him that, okay, so I realized that you can see so and so's private part. Did you see it? Oh, she said, yeah, I saw it. They're just innocent. I saw it. Said, okay. And did you show him yours? They say, yeah, he saw mine too. Maybe say yes or no. And okay, you can just go on and say, well, bodies are private, and when bodies are private, you don't show people your private things. Okay, so you don't show people your private body parts, and you don't allow them to touch you, and you shouldn't touch theirs or see theirs, because it is wrong. Okay, and when they show you theirs or when you see theirs, you come and tell me. All right, come and tell mommy, come and tell daddy about it. So that one, when you use that kind of conversation, you are helping your child understand that it's not only when they're dressing up that their bodies are supposed to be private, but also when it comes to looking at people, okay, where other people's private parts, it's not appropriate. So that is my help to you, mom or dad, when you're trying to help your child to learn about privacy. Begin with yourself. And that is about values. So when you are also trying to help your child learn values from you, it is important for you to practice them. Practice those values. Yeah, practice those values so that they can learn from you. If you tell your child it is wrong to abuse other people, then also you should not be abusive. If you want to show them that it is wrong to shout at other people, then you should also not shout. Okay, don't shout at them. Okay, so they acquire those values from you, because you cannot be shouting at them and at the same time you are trying to help them to be polite to one another. That will not be possible. So remember, tip number 3, give them your values. And when you give them your values, you give them by practicing those values, because values are not taught, they are actually acquired. You have to live by them for them to copy. We have a class on values, and in that class we help you clarify your values so that your values can be clear even to your own child. So if you want to talk to them about abortion, if you want to talk to them about contraceptives, which kind of a life should you live, or which kind of values should you bring out, okay, for them to copy, for them to know that whatever you are trying to tell them is actually how you live your life, or how things are supposed to be. The same class, when you clarify your value, we help you to lay them down to your child, and we also help you to know how you can nurture your child's own values, because as they grow up, people grow up with their as individuals, so they might learn value, they might come up with other values that are different from yours, and that is also okay. It is also okay. So how do you help nurture their own values? That is a class on its own. Why don't you have a good time? And may God bless you, and may God help you and help us raise our children to be responsible kids who can make sober decisions regarding sex, love, and relationship. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good time. Bye bye.